Alright guys, what's going on? I haven't done any too many brewing videos. The last things I posted was on a different account and I ended up getting rid of that account, so I don't really have anything out right now. But I thought I would throw something quick together for this. When I built my keg fridge down there about a year ago, I did everything with ball lock kegs. I have a few right there. So everything in there is all ball lock fittings, and I got for free 3 of these pin lock kegs. And the option would be to buy pin lock fittings, and then just whenever I use these kegs to change them, and I just didn't want to mess with that. So what I did was went to the great website cornykeg.com and I ordered a conversion kit. So basically, what this comes with, it comes with everything to change it from the ball lock, or from the pin lock to the ball lock. So you get your posts, your liquid and your gas, new poppets, and then all your new seals for your dip tubes and for your posts. And what you got to look at, and this is what I was doing some research, is when they ordered them, they have 2 different kinds of conversion kits. They have just a Cornelius pin lock, 2 ball lock, and then it was a Firestone slash, I can't remember, the Strasbourg, I can't remember, it was Firestone slash another kind of a pin lock to ball lock. So if you end up doing this, you're gonna have to make sure you see what kind you got, because the threads are different depending on which one you got. So I don't know if it is on all of them, but on mine, if you actually look at the bottom, if I can get that here, it's upside down there, but it says Firestone steel. So I'm guessing most of these are gonna have it on there. Mine are all Firestone, so I don't have to worry about it. Super easy. So basically, all you do is take your pin lock ones off, build your new ones. Simple. Poppets go on the top of the springs here. Let me see if I can set this down and get a better shot here. So basically, your poppet here goes on the top of your spring. Boom. And then once you put the rest of your seals on, once you tighten this down, it's just going to push the poppin up, and there you go. Thread this on. You got to make sure you go on the right one, though. You want to make sure that you put your out on the out post and your gas on the gas post. Now they have these marked. The gas one, and I'm sure anybody who does any of this knows, it has these notches on the bottom here. That's your gas in. And the one with no score marks is your beer out. And on the pin locks, grab this one again. These ones aren't marked in and out like my other ball lock ones are. So if you don't know about pin locks, which I didn't, there's 2 ways to figure it out. Basically, I'm not sure if this is right because I took these off once already, but one of them will have 3 pins on it, and the other one will have 2. But if you want to be 100% sure, if you look at where the posts go on, and then you look into the keg, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. Yeah, I can't really get it on the camera, but if you look down into the keg, you'll see the indentation at the bottom of the keg where the dip tube goes for the beer. So whichever one is above that, that's your beer out. The other thing I ordered, and by the way, these things are cheap. They're like $11 for one conversion kit. It comes with everything you need to change your posts. The other thing I had to do, I didn't have to, but I just thought it'd be easier. These pin locks that I got have these static lids. So basically, you can't release any pressure with the valve. It's just a static valve, so if it gets overpressurized, it'll release pressure. But you can't. There's not like the pull pin on it on the other ones. So what you have to do if you have these is when you have, I'm gonna throw this one on to show you. When you have your pin on and it's pressurized, you have to get like a small screwdriver and just push down on the pop out to release the gas, which works. The only reason I didn't want to mess with it is once you fill it and you're initially pressurizing it, for purging the oxygen out. Now, I mean, you could pressurize it, with whatever 10, purge it, put the gas back on, pressurize it, purge it. I just figured it'd be just simpler to just have a pull release. So they also sell universal covers, which I thought was pretty cool. So the universal covers all have the pin release valve. It's all wrapped up right now, but you can see pin release valve. It's basically the exact same type of cover as that with your pull release. So I figured if I'm going to rebuild these kegs, we might as well get new covers for them too. And the covers come with your seal, the kit to replace the posts come with all the seals. So it's a pretty cheap rebuild to change this over from pin lock to ball lock and put a brand new cover on it. I'm not replacing the dip tubes. They're fine. They're not bent or anything, so I didn't buy any new dip tubes. But to replace the two posts from pin lock to ball lock and put a brand new cover with a pull release valve, which, like I said, that's what I wanted. You don't need it, but I just thought it'd be easier. Those two together with shipping was like $25. So, I got these kegs for free. So it's not like I paid $50 for them and then I'm putting $25 more into them. I got them for free, so it's worth it just for the ease of having all my kegs with the same fittings, and I don't have to screw around with changing out the components every time I use a different keg. So if anybody was interested in that, it's simple, it's relatively inexpensive, and it just keeps everything consistent in your kegging system. So like I said, cornykeg.com. They also sell new kegs there. It's a really cool website. I ordered them on the Thursday before Easter Sunday, and they showed up on Tuesday. So I heard they had to wait any time at all to get the stuff. So that's that. And then in case you were wondering, I'm not able to brew because I had to have surgery on my foot, so it makes it hard to kind of drag beer around. So I figured I'd spend my time rebuilding my kegs. So that's it. Hope this helped anybody, and cheers.